I don't know. I mean, like Tarantino is going in strange places because when I was younger, I was like a huge Tarantino fan, and I couldn't accept any criticism of him at all because he was just magical. But now I feel like he's just gone so indulgent that it's
Like,
kind of painful at times.
Death
Proof was kind of the stepping
thing
stone
ever.
But then Inglourious Bastards is, I think, his best film.
It's his second best film.
And then, obviously, I didn't love Django, and now Hateful Eight feels like his most
Django's his
indulgent.
best film.
I think no, it's not.
Yes.
No, you can't
it's
say that
not.
when
Django's
there's
his
Pulp
best
Fiction.
No,
can't
Inglourious
say that.
Bastards is better than Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
I don't think it is. As a film,
The thing is, we could have this debate all day, but the point is, Hateful Eight is like one of his worst. It's still a good film.
It's
but
still a
as
good
far
film.
as
I think.
Tarantino
I
goes,
think that says a lot about Tarantino. But equally, I came out of that thinking, would any other director be able to get a film commissioned and released at 3 hours and 7 minutes long that is as slow as Hateful Eight is?
Oh, yeah.
because
A
it is.
lot.
It's,
Richard
it's-
Linklater
it's-
did.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of sort of slow scenes in it. I mean,
when you
the
say a
opening.
lot, basically the entire first
There's a lot
hour.
of slow
Slow
scenes.
It's the thing is, it's got a fantastic score, Ennio Morricone, and
It's amazing.
It does sort of work to make that music as a sort of centerpiece, but it is quite self-indulgent, and it only really gets more typically Tarantino, I think, in the last hour.
Yeah. Well, like the final act, really.
Yeah.
Because it's split into all these different chapters, and the first two chapters are completely pointless.
Yeah.
The first, like the entire film is basically, well, when I say the entire film, the entirety of the action, anyway, is set in this small, what is it, a haberdashery or something?
Haberdashery.
That's
yeah.
what it's called, yeah.
Well, I mean, what I felt with it was that it was a more, because obviously Tarantino's like a big movie fan, and I felt like this was more of a kind of ode to classic Western films than Django is.
Definitely.
I think Django is kind of
Django was more an ode to like blaxploitation.
Yeah,
rather than
exactly.
Western, yeah.
but no, good. Good, but I'm not sure I'd
That's the
see it
thing,
again.
I think because it was such an ode to the films he loves. They're like proper westerns where they do take forever to do anything.
Yeah, it's sort
And,
of
like,
John Ford style.
When stuff does start to happen, it happens really, really well, and it's funny, and there are some strange Tarantino-isms every now and again. Like there's a bit like right bang in the middle where he just starts narrating it completely out of the blue.
Yeah,
his own
it's
voice
odd.
just cuts over the soundtrack, and it's like, this is a bit strange. But until that point, like until they even get to the haberdashery, it's just so quiet and boring. I was literally sat there thinking, if the whole film is like this, I feel like I want to walk out. Because
Yeah.
it's just like 45 minutes of just people sat in like a stagecoach, not really talking about anything specific.
But it was, I thought it was nice and sort of lulling, and I liked it. Because I had a whole day with nothing to do. Because
Yeah.
you do need a whole day to
Oh,
watch
it
Hateful Eight.
feels long, but overall, by the time you get to the end of it, it kind of feels worthwhile.
Yeah, no, I think so.
And-
It's a fairly satisfying film.
Not just that, but I also think this is probably one of the best Samuel L. Jackson performances in quite a while.
Yeah.
So-
yeah, no, he is good in it.
Yeah.
He's very
Do you
good in it.
guys have an out of 10?
And thinking about,
And we should do that for Star Wars as well afterwards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Star Wars is a 10.
10. Yeah.
Star
I
Wars
was going
is
to do
straight
that
up
too.
10.
I think I gave it a 9. I think 9, but
What would you give Hateful Eight, James?
I gave it 7.
I'm
And it was a
borderline
low 7. It was like 7.0.
See, I was thinking like high 7, but 7 nonetheless.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of that though is just because I expected more from a Tarantino film. I expected how I felt in the last hour, but all the way through.
But as ever with Tarantino, it had a fantastic soundtrack.
it did.
And this is Roy Orbison with There Won't Be Many Coming Home, which is played at the end credits.
I think
of the film.
so. It's just magical. The whole soundtrack. There's a really great White Stripes song on the soundtrack as well.
Yeah, that's cool.
That
as well.
you wouldn't think would fit, but it fits amazingly. So, yeah, this is the Roy Orbison one though, which is even better.
Enjoy.